Someone that's not called you for years, so he just picks his phone and calls you, wants to sleep with you. You're running off by 10 p.m. You do not have boundaries and you do not respect yourself. But do you know that there is some other woman who he calls a day before? Hi babe, can I take you for a date tomorrow? Oh, I booked somewhere. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, how have you been? Have you ever imagined why some women are being disrespected in their relationships? Is there something that women who get respect from their partners do differently? That's what we're here to talk about today. So today I'm going to tell you a few things you have to do for your man to respect you. That's it. If you're bumping into my channel for the first time, welcome. My name is Makwa. Okay, welcome to my channel. I'm here for the relationship talks. Sometimes we just have random conversations. Feel at home. Share this video with your friends, like it, comment, subscribe to my channel, Pico. Okay, so I'm just going to dive into why some women are respected by their partners more than others. What do they really do? I'm going to tell you 5 things women do to earn their partner's respect. Alright, let's go. A lot of women who get respected by their partners have self-respect. What is self-respect? Is just treating yourself with the same kindness you treat others with. How do you see yourself? What's your self-perception? What's your self-esteem? What's your self-worth? Are you the kind of person that feels, oh, I'm not good enough? Oh, men talk to me anyhow, so there is no point, I'm not good enough. The truth about life is that however you see yourself is how anybody out there sees you. And so women who command respect from men respect themselves. They don't just go opening their mouths and talking rubbish in the public. They respect themselves in that they put themselves first. They make themselves priority. For example, now a woman who respects herself is a woman that is comfortable in her own skin. A woman who is confident to appear anywhere without being afraid of who's going to be there. She just enters the room and everybody is like, who's that babe? That's a woman who respects herself. And now, if we bring it down to the relationship, a woman who respects herself is that woman who actually prioritizes her well-being and her health before other things. It's not a woman who throws herself at men. No, the men pursue her normal. She doesn't do things that out of her morals or her values just to get liked. She's not begging for you to like her. Like, it's either you like her or you don't like her. She's a woman who's confident in what she can do and confident in who she is. That's the first step. The second point is a woman who's self-aware. Now, self-awareness means you know yourself, you know your strengths, you know your weaknesses. So men respect women who are self-aware. That's how she reacts per time. I mean, if a challenge comes, how does she deal with it? If she has a conflict with her partner, how does she deal with it? The type that just begins to yell and shout in a disrespectful manner to her partner? No. One thing I forgot to mention is you cannot make anyone to respect you. I mean, respect is reciprocal. You earn it. You must have done things over time for you to earn the respect of someone. So someone cannot just come and start respecting you. Oh, I respect her. No. It's a journey. There are a series of things you've done over time that make people look at you and like, oh, I respect this person. And this is the same thing in relationships. There are things you've done in the relationship that makes this man know, okay, I respect her. So in this case, a woman who is self-aware, understands her strengths and her weaknesses, is respected by a man. She doesn't just behave anyhow in public because she feels like it. She knows per time what's going on in her life and she knows to deal with her emotions especially when she's having a conversation with her partner. Now, the third kind of woman that a man respects is a woman who establishes healthy boundaries. What is boundary? Now, a lot of people do not think boundary as a big deal. A lot of people like, I beg, anything goes. A man calls you for booty call, you stand up and you run off to his house. Someone that has not called you for years, so he just picks his phone and calls you, he wants to sleep with you. You're running off by 10 p.m. You do not have boundaries and you do not respect yourself. Now, how can you command respect? Like, how can you demand respect from this same man who only calls you for booty calls? You see what I'm saying? So, healthy boundary is, oh, you don't barge into my house uninvited. Oh, you don't call me by 12 a.m. I'm sleeping. I mean, a man that respects you can pass the whole day to even call you. And then he calls by 12 a.m. and you wake up from your sleep and you take the call. See, there are circumstances that can make that to happen. But then when it becomes a regular thing, this man calls by 12 a.m. all the time. Hello, who is he calling from morning to night? And it's only by 12 a.m. that they call you. The remnant of his, like, he gives you the remnant, the crumbs from the table, and you happily accept it. Boundary is, hey, by 11 p.m. I'm already asleep. I don't take calls. You tell me about the dates, like earlier, something like tell me in the morning or a day before. Like, it's just common courtesy. If you accept anything a man throws at you, you're teaching him how to treat you, and he learns to treat you that way. So if he calls you by 12 a.m., hello, you should answer him. If you don't answer him, he'll tell you, you won't be shouting, say I called you by 12, you did not answer, blah, blah, blah. It's because you've always answered, and you don't put yourself first. Like, you don't value yourself enough to know that I deserve the whole bread. I don't need the crumbs. How would you just be handing me down stuff and I'll be taking and swallowing? So, anytime you now stand up for yourself, maybe you're tired of the calling by 12 a.m. or stuff, and you now stand up for yourself. It's like, what's she talking about? I mean, this is a normal thing now. You always take your call by 12. Why is it a problem? Do you get? So you start from word go and set the boundaries. Oh, I don't like calls by 11 p.m. except it's an emergency. Oh, please inform me beforehand that we have a date so I plan myself. Not when you've planned your whole day. We'll call, can you meet me at so place? And you carry your bag and run and go. No self-respect, no boundaries, and he'll keep treating you that way. But do you know that there is some other woman who he calls a day before? Hi babe, can I take you for a date tomorrow? Oh, I booked somewhere for both of us to spend some time. Are you available? Tell me how. There is someone he treats like that. Don't you think you deserve to be treated that way? Let me not stress these established healthy boundaries. I think we'll make a separate video and talk properly about boundaries. The fourth thing is a woman who practices gratitude. I mean, you're not comparing yourself with the other person. You're grateful for who you are, where you are in life. You say thank you to him. If he buy you small stuff, you say thank you. Not So in everything in the market now is just this small ring that you know you will buy for me. Is it only flower that they have in the shop? Acknowledge when a man is making efforts. If a man buys you small stuff, oh, thank you, I'm grateful. That man will feel good. He will respect you for that. And when he has more, he will buy it for you. But if you're the type you're always ungrateful, first of all, you're comparing yourself to all your friends. Why am I the last to even get a man? Why is it that I don't even have a man yet? Right? You're not practicing gratitude. The thing about gratitude is it brings more things into your life. Ekene dike na nke ome omekwa ọzọ. So when you're saying thank you to your boyfriend, spouse, partner, whoever, for that thing you got me the other day, thank you. Oh, he wants to do more. He wants to put a smile on your face. He wants to go the extra mile. And of course, what sort of man does not respect a woman who's appreciative of the little efforts they make? You see my point, Abby? So, and the last point, have a life. Have a life. Don't go showing up in his office without being invited. Don't go showing up in his house, cooking, cleaning, doing all stuff for him because you want him to marry you. Have a life. Have a business. Have somewhere you're going to do something with your life. Every man respects a woman who has a life. A woman who has a work she goes to. A woman who's independent. You're independent. You have stuffs going for you. That he actually has to take permission. Oh, are you free? So time. It's not you are just lying down in your house. You're doing nothing. You're not improving yourself. You're not reading any book. You know nothing about anything. You're just there waiting for the man. And when he's not giving you attention, you begin to cringe and you're just disturbing everybody. No, have a life. When you have a life, he has a space, you have your space. There is mutual respect. There is mutual respect, and that's the whole aim of all these things. You need to set your life straight. Okay? A woman who obeys these 5 rules of respect is respected by her man. You don't need to cry for respect. You don't need to tell him, you don't respect me, blah, blah, blah. No. You're doing these things. You're just comfortable in your skin. You have a life. You practice self-awareness. You respect yourself. Like you're drinking water and minding your business. Your man will be proud of you and will take you everywhere because, gosh, he respects you. Till I see you in my next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.